Yo, I'm so fucking excited for NBA 2K17, I can't even explain it. Now, every time some news drops, and there's been a lot of that recently, I get even more excited. It's like everything that I thought was wrong with 2K16, and this is the 2K I enjoyed, has gotten better, or at least has gotten some level of attention. Now, we don't know for sure because we haven't played the game yet to be like, this shit is fixed, but at least they're drawing attention to some of these areas, man. Alright, check this shit out. This is one of the things I'm most impressed about. If y'all read that 5,000 word blog that I think it was Mike Wang put up, it's a gameplay blog. I'll link in the description if you guys want to read through it all. But this shit says they're now using a dynamic blending system that calculates the most ideal blend times for different parts of the body when transitioning from one animation to another in order to smooth things out. That's what they said. Spin move? Woo! There we go. Oh, come on. I can't stand the spin move in this game, yo. Bang! Yes, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. So basically what they're saying is, because you know it's inevitable that someone's gonna make a video like this, the best crossover in NBA 2K17, and then everybody and their parents will start using that same crossover behind the back, dribble, every animation down to the T. They'll use every single overpowered animation. Let me pull up! Bam! Oh, come on, man. Yo, I've been a brick the last few games, man. It pretty much means that, you know how when you're playing 2K16 and there's one of those, there's some animations where it's just incredibly quick and it creates space unlike any other animation. Like, you don't even have to be good, but you can use those animations and you'll definitely get open each time. Come on, that's cash. Thank you, 2K. Because that's probably the most frustrating thing to me. Well, there's a lot of frustrating things, but this is amongst them. I mean, it's just like using Michael Vick in Madden 03 or Madden 04, you know? It's like using LeBron James in 2K13. It's like using Kobe Bryant in 2K7. It's like, why are you doing that? I mean, if those are the players you use, you don't really have to be good to perform good. And so they made it seem as if you actually have to be talented. You know, like when you play Mortal Kombat and then somebody puts together this crazy fucking 10-hit combo and then they obviously like set 60% or 70% damage. You're like, wow, only a talented person can do that. Like, there's no one button you can click playing Tekken to do that 10-hit melee combo that King has. Like, it just won't fucking happen. I'm being garbage. Fuck. Pass it back, pass it back, pass it back, pass it back. There we go. That's cash. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So a dynamic blending system. We'll see how good this fucking dynamic blending system is. Apparently it should be easier to make ankle breakers this year, but it's gonna be harder to actually control your crossovers. So you can't be trash and then just, you know, watch a YouTube video like crossover 32 is the best in the game. And then everyone starts using crossover 32 and then bam, everyone in the park is just cheesing. Like, I think it's a lot more fun when you actually have to be good to be able to cross somebody out, or at least to just blow by somebody on a consistent basis. That being said, I also feel like obviously your player rating has to be taken into effect. I don't want like a 75 overall bum to be crossing out 90 overall people, especially if they're good defensively. But they keep talking about skills matter, and you know, they do that in every 2K, and so of course you're gonna have to be weary and take a little bit with a grain of salt. Pass it this way. Yo, he knows to pass it to me. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. But through the information he's provided, I went from skeptical that skills really matter to incredibly excited that it does. And I'm surprised they even made this a focus in NBA 2K17, considering a large majority of the people that buy 2K don't give a fuck about esports or competitive or none of that bullshit. They're just trying to play with their friends or play offline, my career, my GM, my league. Like, a lot of people don't care about this kind of stuff. In fact, I think a lot of people might dislike this stuff. I saw a couple YouTubers come back from the community talking about how it's very complicated, and when their dislikes was that fucking missed. One of their dislikes was that the way to handle the ball this year is a lot more complicated. But I prefer it that way, to be honest. I prefer it that way. I like games with a higher learning curve. Maybe that makes me weird, Joe. Maybe some of y'all don't like the new news that dropped, but I like games where you can't just get into the game and in a few days be amazing at it. Like, you have to really learn. Like, when I first started playing Tekken, I was getting fucking wrecked online. Like, it wasn't even a competition, especially if y'all play Tekken Tag and there's a tag team system, and that was incredibly difficult to learn, and it's hard. But when you watch competitions like, you know, whether it's the Pro-Am competition Road to the Finals that they did last year for 2K, or COD XP is going on this weekend, Optic just lost, that's surprising. Like, no matter which competition you're watching, if it's competitive gaming sports, like, you have to really fucking play to be good at the game. And there's a lot of people who really didn't play the game much but still found a way to just fucking cheese. There we go. Game point. And so on top of the fact that they're starting to remove the cheese out of the game as I just dance on my opponents, they're actually making it more difficult to be top tier. I love that. So this time when I hop on the park, it's gonna be a lot of people who are just at my level. Like, to be honest, I don't know the fucking cheese crossovers. Like, if I knew them, I'd be using them. I've been trying to find the video y'all been watching that show you all the cheese crossovers, but it's non-existent. I can't find the shit. It's not like I can't find the video, so everybody should be penalized. I'm just happy that skills matter, that's all. They also have a system that they called pose match editing, which if I read this out, it basically repairs problematic animation transition. And so, you know those are the animations where you kind of fucking fly this way or this way, create room, hop your 3. I'm not saying there shouldn't be moves that create room. I'm just saying I think it should be a little bit more difficult for people to be able to hit those. Like some of the people that I chill and play with, they practice crossovers just while we're waiting on Pro-Am, whatever. They'll be working at their stick game. They'll really be actually trying new crossovers and working at new ways to perfect it. And I like that. Like, if you're good at the game and you know these crossovers and you've been fucking practicing, you should be able to break my fucking ankles if I'm playing bad defense. So not only do they repair problematic animations, but they have a system. Is he not playing? Fuck, yo. I hate when this shit happens. But they also have a new system in place to make sure there's no incredibly annoying animations, which is beautiful. I don't know what the fuck he's doing right now, man. Fuck, yo. You should literally be kicked out of a park game if there's a shot clock violation and you held onto the ball all possession. You should be kicked out for that immediately. Well, guess we're not winning this fucking game. Oh, he's playing. Is he playing or is that the AI move? That's the AI. Fuck. Oh, wow. The guy who's not playing was literally in perfect defensive position. Kick it here. Oh, he's playing now. All right, bet. Time to win. The game is moving a little bit more fast-paced this year, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I kind of like to slow down. You gotta think your way through, call plays, kind of 2K. I like that. But I don't know, man. I might also like this. Let me bang. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. I might also like this new 2K where you have to really just run and gun and think on the spot. I mean, I hope that play calling is still like an important part of the game. Like, I wouldn't want that to go away. Who the fuck is not defending him? Oh my god. Back here. Turn it. Why did he take that long to pass? You need to be quick with the passes. There we go. That's your shot. Oh my, you brick. I mean, on top of all the other stuff, they said they revamped the post game. Not that anybody fucking uses that anymore. Toss it up. Here we go. Up here. He doesn't want to fucking pass. Come on, yo. All that My Career news sounds dope too. I think the storyline's gonna be interesting this year. Oh, come on, that's an and one. There we go. That's what I'm calling a hop step right there. That's a good move. On top of that, we still haven't heard shit about Park yet, aside from the fact that there's gonna be park-specific badges and the My Park After Dark shit. That's it. That's all we heard. On the 1 year where I was like, yo, 2K might not try. I don't know if they have to because Live's not releasing the game this year. They just go fucking all in. At least it seems like so far. I mean, of course, it's gonna be the people who dislike the game. It's not like everyone's gonna be like, oh, this game looks fucking great when it comes out. But I'm gonna try my hardest to enjoy it, yo. There's gonna be some shit that pisses me off in the game, I already know, but they talked about how there's a new stealing system. Apparently, there's gonna be more steals this year. I don't know how I feel about that. I felt like there was already a lot in this one, especially with the fucking interceptor badge. People were out there like Marvin Harrison catching passes. And there's also a new blocking system, which I like. The biggest flaw with 2K16, remember before any patches, literally if you were a point guard, you can block any and everybody. It was incredibly annoying. But they patched that and apparently they're making more improvements now. So if you have a trash block rating, it is less likely that you're gonna be around fucking swatting people like Dikembe Mutombo. Which makes sense. Oh, I gotta make this for the, I let my team down. I let my city down. Oh man, we're getting lucky. I'm a shot stick user. I've been using the shot stick forever. I just recently stopped using it in, okay, I made it. In NBA 2K16, just because it takes too long to release now. But apparently there's bonuses for shooting with your shot meters. Like, all the news I'm hearing is like, this is like, if I asked for a picture perfect news cycle, I haven't seen one thing where I was like, I'm not gonna like that for sure, 100%. This fucking booty cheek, yo. Don't dribble into the opponent. Hey, I made a miss. Throw it up. Oh, that's not even a game winner. And I fucking missed. Oh, I lost the game for my team. And I'm 3 for 6. I'm shooting like a bucket out here. Some people were asking me what I thought about the layup meters, but apparently don't make that. Fuck. But apparently the layup is just a bonus, so even if you don't do anything, you just click square, it's the same exact thing. You know, you just get a bonus if you fucking hit the shit on point. Which I think is good, yo. It makes it a little bit more skilled. The skills matter. It's starting to make sense. It seems like it does. But fuck it, man. We're about to find out. Who is it? The prelude drops in about 7 days. Exactly a week. I need to fucking mute Skype. Shit's popping off, apparently. But yo, I want y'all to let me know, for you, what was the most exciting 2K bit of news? For me, it's definitely a skills matter. 100 billion%. And that's tough because they talked about eliminating transition cheese and all that, and you know how much I fucking hate that shit, so beautiful. Oh, Waffle Man's on the park, yo. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.